first game, I used my multi-ordering template, got my rules laid out. Remember the Nina Wednesday exception, so if Nina's on Monday or Tuesday, then you're followed by Helen and Irving. Otherwise, she can go on Wednesday, which was interesting because usually we're used to a rule like that then precludes her from being last, but not in this case. And of course, you want to have the visual out column. Some of them don't present. All right, we start with the global accounting question, and notice that answer choices A and B violate your Olivia and Robert rule. Get rid of that shit. Answer choice D violates your Nina rule. You got Nina, but she's not followed by Helen or Irving. Helen and Irving, rather. And answer choice E violates the first rule about George. He had to be on Tuesday. Get rid of that. That leaves the only answer choice C, which I've already populated in my diagram. And you can see I've set myself up with 1,000,000 tic-tac-toe diagrams, so I'm ready to do some work. So let's do some work. Question number 2, K and L do not give reports. So K and L, not reports. And I like crossing them off just for the visual. Well, now we know that O and R are in the morning someplace, and George is on Tuesday someplace. But I don't know much more than that. Just, I must have O and R in the morning. Hey, we've been asked about the morning reports. Any list of the morning reports must include both Olivia and Robert. They can't be in the afternoon. Answer choice D, bitches! Alright, that's question 2. I'll take question 4 next. Again, it's directive. G, N, and R give reports, and on different days. G and N and R are giving reports. Well, we know that G is giving a report on Tuesday. That now tells us where Nina goes, because Nina is now not going to be before H and I. So Nina is on Wednesday. And I'm not sure morning or afternoon. And Robert, then, we know, has to go in the morning. And what were we asked? What could be true? Answer choice A, Helen gives a report on Wednesday. Sure, why not? B, Nina's on Monday. Hell no. Nina's on Tuesday. Nuh-uh. Olivia's on Monday. No, because she's not in the afternoon. Robert is on... No, Robert's not on Wednesday. And so, yeah, Helen could give a report on Wednesday along with Nina in some order. All right, question 5. If Kyle gives the afternoon report and Helen gives the afternoon report on Wednesday, Kyle's on Tuesday, Helen is on Wednesday. Then blah, blah, blah. What could be the list on the mornings across the top? All right. If you're feeling lost, one thing you could do is just start plugging in answer choices. Let's see how long this takes. A, I-L-N. Could we have I-L-N? Well, that means Olivia and Robert are both out. And that would mean that George has to be on Monday, which he can't do. I-L-N is not a contender. Okay, well, what about answer choice B? L-G-I. And you guys are seeing it already, right? Olivia and Robert will both be out. They're not in the afternoons. And that leaves us with Nina. But Nina is not in front of H and I. Get rid of that. Okay, what about answer choice C? Man, we're working here. Nina, Irving, Lenore. Once again, O and R are out. They're never in the afternoon. That means George, once again, is on Monday, which can't happen. And that's out. Answer choice D, R-G-I. R-G-I. And now Olivia is out. And Nina can't be here, so Nina must be out. And that would leave Lenore here. And sure, that works. That's not a problem. It doesn't violate any of our 3 rules, so that could be the answer. Or, I mean, it is the answer. It's something that could be true. And here's the thing. Did we get a timer on that? Show me the time we took. Okay, so that's not too much time to answer a question completely and get a right answer. I've discovered that you'll never waste time doing the work. You waste the time when you just sit there and kind of think about whether or not you should be doing some work. Hop to it. Speaking of hopping to it, question 6. H, K, and L, not necessarily in order, give the 3 morning reports. What must be true? Well, H, K, and L, in some order, give our morning reports. That means O and R are off entirely. That means George must be here. And now Nina can't be in front of H and I right here, so Nina's going to have to take her Wednesday exception. And that leaves us with only I. We were asked what must be true, so it's about one of these guys, right? Helen is on Monday. Irving is on Monday. Finally then, question 3. A pair of students who, if they're going to be on the same day, have to be on Wednesday. Well, we got some prior work. We might be able to show things that are false, so I'll start there. A, George and Lenore is not with George is not with anybody on Wednesday. George is on Tuesday. Get rid of that nonsense. Helen and Nina. Oh, well, there's our answer. If you're going to put Nina with Helen, then you do not have Nina on Monday or on Tuesday, because then she'd be before Helen. And that finishes this game. Alright, so in that video, I showed you at least one way to arrive at the right answers to all those questions in that game. What I didn't show you was how I chose my organizational template, how I chose the order in which I'd answer the questions, how my method of answering the questions exists as part of a larger whole. In short, I didn't give you any context. I didn't give you a system. That's because I think that's where the value's at. Now, if you think that having a systematic, methodological means of kicking the LSAT in the nuts is worth paying for, and I do, then check out that link right there for a list of our current prices and course offerings. And if you don't want to, awesome. Just keep using these free videos as best you can. And if you think they're great, tell all your friends about them. But if you think these are great, wait till you see what's in the paid course.